decision to change how I'm feeling. I'm telling you why. I'm staring here at this picture of you and me. We were so sure that we would be like it on me. What you speak all I'm searching for. I slipped up. You asked me was I ready. I choked up. I'm begging you. Please tell me, can you help me? I'm hoping you're. Oh, this one's for me. No, and now, if you would just give me a kiss. Please take me. This is what I need. Oh, this is all I need, baby. Ooh, Come on, baby. Come on in. I see you. Take me back, child. I'm about to board a plane to go on vacation tomorrow. I just want to say, I hope you can hear my prayer. She said, now tell her you can take me one chance and make it right. Yeah. Tell me no lies, I'll do you right. Be right this time. Oh. Take me back. Oh, take me back. Oh, this is all I need. It's that bitch for Brandy to sing so y'all could know who the queen is. Bitch, because we got some things to get into. Brandy, we're going to sit you to the side. We know you ran over somebody, so we're going to run over a couple bitches as well. The queen of hit and runs. We love us a good Brandy. We also love Rihanna. But unfortunately, she's on the motherfucking list of tonight to take. I mean, mess and shade, a little coffee and tea. Those are a list of my favorite things. Are you pregnant, Rihanna? Because we wrote a blog about it. Follow us on Instagram. Rickopedia with an S. Follow us on TikTok, Rickopedia. Follow us on Twitter, Rickopedia. Let me get our name, child, for somebody else try to get it. Where we wrote a blog about it. We wrote a blog about it. He tossed your salad. Now, I know damn well the Barbadian former singer is not pregnant with the nail-wearing, silk shirt rocking, skirt sporting A$AP Rocky. I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP. Because with a net worth of $1.7 billion, why in the fuck will Robin want to play with these children and have a child? Girl, we got businesses. Nene Leakes' voice. I don't know what kind of yeast y'all got going over there down to the Fenty and the lingerie, but it's seeping into the pores and it's confusing the whores. What happened to the billionaire boyfriend? I mean, fuck. Jay-Z again, if it means you're going to stay within your tax bracket. Rihanna, what you doing? Did you not see that weak-ass sex tape that was released of A$AP Rocky short dicking and milking some stray Becky who bought the VIP package at one of his fashion shows with no fashion? How dreadful. You are not having a girl with one of the girls. We have been taking this relationship as serious as Rihanna takes her music career. And pause. We've been taking this relationship as serious as Faith and Stevie's marriage. We have been taking this relationship as serious as a Zeus Network show. It ain't that damn serious. According to The Sun, rumors began to swirl that they were a couple back in 2018 when they were spotted at a Louis Vuitton fashion show. That following year, Rihanna shared a photo of her and Rocky at the British Fashion Awards, saying, "Thank you, A$AP Rocky, for representing us on the carpet and always being so supportive of Fenty. At the end of 2019, Rihanna was seen in attendance, aka one of the fashion shows, and they were spotted again in 2020. And this when they all these dating rumors started to come about, and she confirmed it. Child, please, he been a blouse, feminine top, who parades around town in his showgirl get-ups and takes random dick in the butt here and there. We don't judge, but we also ain't having a baby with him, baby. He must have made her feel like she was the only girl in the world. Honestly, Rihanna, always gaining and losing 25 pounds. It's the reason why the clothing line is more successful than the albums will ever be. Don't get us wrong. Rihanna did run pop. But now that she pop locking and dropping on some Tootsie Roll lollipop, I will get fat too. Trying to take Face Jenner, aka Kylie Jenner, Crater Face Jenner. I love to see it, Queen. You know we love Rihanna. We just don't like how she hasn't released music in a decade. She out here with a whole Beyonce balloon up under her stomach and working on the next storyline. Or has she really found love in a hopeless place? Just know the next album gonna flop if you marry a feminine top. And we know not McDonald. Rihanna's forehead had a farm, but I didn't know it included ASAP, the single mom. Have babies. Catch them too. But you ain't got to marry that goddamn gazoo. That's all I'm saying. We love us some Rihanna, and we love Tyra Banks. And the reason why Tyra keep getting canceled, somebody gonna have to get into it. Let me put on my reading glasses, Tyra, because you sat here. you sit up there. You sit up there. What Booster trying to tell Monique? It seems like people are really coming out the woodwork trying to get on this hate train to take Tyra Banks out. I don't realize what it is, but some girl called Sarah from America's Next Top Model is. She was not giving her photo, and she's mad. She said they were only paid $40 a day. This girl is going on and on about Tyra giving them no residuals, which, of course, nobody from a reality show gets residuals. And they had to pay for their own food. Pause. Now, I can't even get what I really want with that little 40. So that was a try. They were also giving gag orders that said they will be sued for $10 million if they was to talk about things, which is why she's coming out now. She isn't the first to come out of the woodwork to try to get some type of limelight out of the dismay or the destruction of Tyra Banks. We love Tyra, like we always going to keep saying, because we do. Tyra was that bitch. She was the one that dressed up like she was fat. She acted like she was a white woman on the Tyra Banks show. America's Next Top Model. It just taught us how to all be bitches. But there was a reason Naomi bullied that bitch. Because some people just really think they're better than what they are. There also was a long line of problematic. There's a long problematic history when it comes to America's Next Top Model. A long history that included 2020, just the there was a blackface something photo shoot. I don't know. There was a casket photo shoot when the girl said her friend died. There was the got to calling that Tyra made. There was Tiffany Be Quiet. I have never yelled at a girl like this. I rooted for you. We all rooted for you. How dare you? It seems that everything Tyra does now is just to stay relevant. She's the host of Dancing with the Stars for what? She was a host of America's Got Talent, got fired for what? She was trying to open a model line, and it was a flop for what? Tyra has a lot of fails within the last decade, and we haven't nearly seen her as successful as she was when she did America's Got Talent model. My guess is she really did luck up on one of those shows of It's Time, because it's one of those pioneers, much like American Idol and shows that came out during the time. But Tyra, you're not immune to getting dragged, boo. Like, you've been dragging people for years and throwing rocks and hiding your hands. It's about time they take you down for what it's worth. But we love Tyra. Who we don't love is that old Tamaga Mowry. What's her name, Tamara? Yeah, Tamara talking about she was on the real and it wasn't a safe space. It was safe enough for you to laugh at Tamar when she said, "Is she a Muppet?" It was also safe for you to share when your niece was murdered and things like that. Share for you to say you were called a white man's whore. You are. You were called a bed wench. You still are. Because you married a man from Fox News who's also a racist. And we can't just let things like that go. Like we let you go and just claimed your twin med school, aka Tia. Never knew how much I missed ya. I love Tia Mowry. And that's about all I got to say. Because this bitch right here, Tamara, she wasn't crying when Tamar got fired, when she was a part of it, or another black woman going down. And I still haven't let any of these girls live that down, because Tamar was the fiber of that show. She was the spine of the show. And once she left, the whole goddamn thing was just a boneless tender. Like it had no leg to stand on. Call it Roland Ray. And I see past the bullshit. I see 4 women who were supposed to be about black women empowerment and keeping a diverse show alive. And like watching The Real during the first seasons was like watching just bitches at a sleepover. Like, it's part of the essence that the show Cocktails with Queens have, but Cocktails with Queens, they need to get off of Zoom and like take that shit on a real set now. This shit, the pandemonium was 2 years ago at this point. I digress. The Real has been the fake ever since Tamar left, and she can't expect us to really care about what she has to say. But what I do care about is goddamn Portia and her 3-part commercial. Portia. You are a dumb hoe. Portia S said, you are a slut from the 90s. Child. Portia's Family Affair premiered on Bravo, and we all thought, why is Portia do not need her own show? Why the hell would she quit the Housewives, quit Dish Nation, quit Dennis, all for this one-eyed African? Like, she don't need her own show. And as we ponderosa up in the motherfucker and watch the show, sips in our tea, the show is messy as hell. It really is giving the Housewives a run for their money, because we know that shit gonna be weak when they come back on. We all know Housewives usually come on in November, and we sitting in December. Like, exactly. Portia, you're a mess. Which what she's doing with Dennis is a mess. I want them to leave Dennis the fuck alone. Honestly, it is no reason why you need to want to blend a family that's not even that. The man was married. Close your legs to married man, Portia. And it isn't a family, bitch. And as much as y'all keep prying on this, when he spazzes out on y'all can't really blame him. He's not a family. He's Pilar's family. And how can you even fathom for them to blend a family with Pilar when Pilar's not around? Like, y'all are clearly just making a show and just doing the most, the bells and the whistles. I won't be surprised if Portia still fucking Simon and Dennis, if she fucking Simon. Because the way she said her thighs hurt in the last episode, it was like she only give it up once a month, if that. They've only been together for like how many, 3 months? Special. 3 weddings means another special is on the way. So just keep it looking out. Portia's wedding again, because she was supposed to marry Dennis, right? When they had Lil Mo coming out. What was y'all doing that for? Oh, okay, nothing. For TV? Oh, okay. Like, all this shit is just for TV. I think that Portia's sister Lauren is a very pretty girl. She's the most clear-headed one out of the group, but I also think she has a little thing for Dennis. Don't want to take it slow. She want to get to know you. Watch out, Dennis. The sister got her claws in you like no other. Why would you get a room right next to your brother-in-law on a vacation unless you're trying to see his dick swinging when he going to the shower, or just run out the room with no bra on? Like, oh, I didn't know you were right there. Like, I don't like all that messy shit, because already Portia's messy ass cousin Storm sucked Dennis' dick, like, and allegedly. Because if you're working for Dennis and she's saying things like he tried to come on to me and stuff, and then she got fired. It's just all a mess for Portia to even have a let him shoot the club up after knowing that her cousin was talking to him. It's messy. Like, she didn't have to do that, but we know Portia. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but Portia ain't never fucking with no broke nigga. We all already know her list of men. Cordell with the big hips and the big booty and a big bank account. This is Jose Sanchez, granddaughter, the one that didn't know about the Underground Railroad, baby. She's there to collect the coins and go. That's it. Fuck them, then I get some money. Queen Portia, she taught us that. And we're not mad. We're simply not mad. We want her to back on the Housewives. We feel like it would have really rocked it. And Kenya would have came for her, and it would have been really funny. But when Portia gets married in Atlanta, when she gets married in Nigeria, when she gets married in Costa Rica, according to her, on this fake spiritual journey she's on, we will be right there watching. Just know that. Everybody just take a moment of silence for Nick Cannon. He lost his son recently to brain cancer. It was a tumor. Now everybody take a moment of silence for Nick Cannon's dick. Because he lost control of his iCloud and that shit was leaking. He was wilding out on Twitter and it was so big. That shit would blow my back out. That's going to make me cry. Hey, New York. Nick has 6 other children, and that's not to say, one of his child that he lost wasn't anything, but it's like, Nick, slow down, slow your roll, for real, because you just shooting clubs up and living recklessly. You don't even have time to bury your child and then celebrate with your other 6 children for Christmas. It's a lot. So I would say that he really needs to count his blessings and calm the hell down. And speaking of blessings, he has his new movie called Miracles on 54th Street that has little Kim and the Clark sisters and Tiana Taylor. And we're just like, what? How? When that style going together? You bitches really be putting anything in the pot and calling it food. Will we watch? We might watch. Depending on how lit or occupied we are during this holiday season. We're looking to really occupy some space, baby. And yes, as they said, Dick Cannon, he did the thing. He did what needed to be done when it comes to that work action. We can see how Alyssa Scott, who just lost her son to him, and Mariah Carey saying all she wants for Christmas is that dick that her baby father is holding on. Like, it's nothing to be played with, and I wouldn't play around with the worst one. But at this point, what's to be played with? Like, not me. And I'm about to do the recap and let you know, because I can show you better than I can tell you. Seriously. It's just about what happened during the past couple weeks or so. It's been 4 weeks since I did this shit. Y'all miss me? Let me hit y'all with that 1, 2. For fuck's sake. Why these bitches still mad with the stuck face? Told you make one wish like Ray J. You niggas giving R. Kelly on your play dates. For fuck's sake. Why these bitches still mad with the stuck face? Told you make one wish like Ray J. Niggas giving R. Kelly on your play dates. Oh, nah, these eggs over easy. Rihanna out here and giving music or babies. America's next top model, niggas next top brothel. $40 a day, bitch, couldn't even possible. From rags to riches, you said it's real. Tamara said it's awful. Looks out deceiving when that mirror is see-through. Fix it, Jesus, please believe her. Portia went from dragging bitches to dragging a family on TV. Teaching all you broke hoes how to fuck them and leave them. And make some money on some Black China shit. Holding Becky's hostage, choking on their neck. Damn, you stay smoking dick. Bitch, you messy, that ain't Holly God's plan. And close your legs, Alicia, you fucking with a married man. Stay on the blogs, damn near, got your own page. So self-indulged, you niggas eat from your own plate. Born bitches make me fall the fuck asleep. Already got my next man, Nene Leakes. He wanted tasty, so I put him in the sweet. Only eat it if it's really, really sweet. And really, nigga, what's the fucking goal? Bitches stealing songs from my girl Keisha Cole. You know how Vicky yells, say, give me my gas. We already know that give me got shot. recap. Ha! Bitch is never ready. But my clip always heavy. That bitch said, this one more time. Ah, for fuck's sake. Why these bitches still mad with the stuck face? Told you make one wish like Ray J. You niggas giving R. Kelly on your play dates. Ah, for fuck's sake. Why these bitches still mad with the stuck face? Told you make one wish like Ray J. You niggas giving R. Kelly on your play. I had a message for China ass. And it comes straight from our mother. Black China, how that bed look? I ain't talking about your kids' pissy and shitty bed. I'm talking about your cummy and pissy bed. When the last time you moved that couch out and swung behind it? How that refrigerator look? Some onions in there and onion peels and shit. That's what I'm talking about. It's too much shit to be doing. Like your mother said, it's too much shit to be doing than holding Becky's hostage, Black China. What's going on? What the hell is going on when Black China got hold somebody hostage and she getting caught with EBT cards and debit cards and shit? Yeah, a lot is going on. They also said she got her legs open to a married man, loose cannon. Look it up. They said Black China out here spreading her cheeks. She been doing that. Are we really surprised by Angela, Tokyo Tony's daughter? She's her seed. 2 men were arrested. They had guns, and like I said, they had fake EBT cards and debit cards. Black China know damn well she got this Kardashian lawsuit pending, and she don't need no more bad publicity coming on her bad built ass. The men's was saying that she was so nasty and so rude, and she put the man out, and held the lady hostage. Black China, high on cocaine, like she was in the airport when she was screaming, "Wear your mask! Wear your mask!" Baby, Black China need to go white. Black China ass need to go right back white. And like, I don't know what's the trend with stealing people, man, and not having your own. China looking like Farquhar. But she's not the only one. Alicia Keys said, "I take your man and you can't do anything about it. You think he's coming back to you. I doubt it." And then God said, "I took your voice and it ain't gonna come back, girl." Ha! She took her man. God took your voice, girl. God took your... This girl is on fire the way she's about to be mad. Because they said Lala is sleeping with Alicia Keys' husband, Swizz Beatz. How you lose them is how you keep them, child. That's all I got to say about it. How you get them is how you lose them. That's what I meant to say. How you get him is how you lose him. So all this plotting and scheming and thinking you want to be the one to make him leave his wife and change his life. Girl, if he's cheating with you, he will cheat on you. And keep it up, whore, because the way you're moving, Lala, you'll be back to the refrigerator that you were before you were the remote control that you are now. What's up? What up? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Ra took you to our doctor, but you don't look like Ra. Up the opposite table still look like Lala. Sleeping with Alicia Keys' husband, who says she wants to be in a verses with Beyonce or Rihanna. Girl, put it in a love song. Cause that's the reason Beyonce ain't released that song, put it in a love song. She don't fuck with you. Like that voice is off a little bit. Rihanna always giving dyke tease. I mean, Alicia always giving dyke tease. And this is not slander. We all know she dressed as a Muslim dyke at that one award ceremony. Look up Alicia with a hijab on and a dress. Like it was doing too much. She had on like a hijab and like a crop top and jeans. Like choose a religion, girl, and choose a damn. Are you the LGBT? Shit. Nene Leaks. What these bitches said? Bitches is mad. Bitches is mad. Girl, my ass said, boy, bitches make me fall the fuck to sleep. Already got my next man, Nene Leaks. Hey! Toot the horn on their asses, Greg, in heaven. Like shit, because at this point, Greg gave her blessing, and all you saying, Nene Leaks moved on too fast. Nene Leaks, you just selling your house. Like, how you gonna move on already? I say that to this. Nene Leaks is allowed to do whatever she wants. And will continue to. The fact they're talking about they don't make replacement niggas. They make them when you got the coins. Ha! They make them when you got the coins, bitch. And they gonna keep coming. The fuck you talking about? Now I'm gonna give you is this. On like she kissed that man on that video. This new man who they say is the clothing line designer and Yango CEO. She was seen with him coming out of Mr. Child's, doing it. Wow. Doing it. Wow. But they also said, Nene, that he is a married man. So close your legs to married man. We just got a thing going on here. I titled this moving on because at the end of the day, that's what it needs to be done. We all have our situations and we all have an experience with having to move on and sometimes feeling like it's impossible. And sometimes it's someone, but oftentimes it's something that pushes you to the next place in chapter and phase of your life. And me as well, baby. I used to think that I wasn't fine enough. And so I really do have my experience with love, heartbreak, moving on. And what I say to moving on is that it gets easier with being patient with yourself. And nobody is immune to feeling like your life is falling apart after you build it up so much with someone and that shit hasn't, it just turned out to be not what you need at that point in your life. And that's okay. And you have to tell yourself that it didn't work out and it's okay. And much like the grieving Miss Leaks has been going through, we don't know the sleepless nights she has. We don't know how much Valium or alcohol she's been under. We're not even, putting her on the Wendy level. But what we will say is Nene got her groove back, and we're happy for that because she deserves it. And Peter Thomas was acting like a bitch in the women's business. Yeah, Cynthia, I hear you. Peter need to stay out of women's business. And he introduced them. So maybe it was a good thing. Another good thing we're celebrating this week is Megan Thee Stallion finally graduated. Oh my God, I didn't think it would fucking happen. This girl twerks so much. Like, when is she ever in class? Megan don't go to no fucking class. Look, she did an endowment, and that's all that was necessary, child. At the end of the day, they'll have a building named after her by the time she's done with that school. I'm happy for Megan graduating, but I know that she will not do shit in public and health policy, period. The girl is, got Popeye's endorsements and shit. She's all over the place and not in one place. She's the type of say yes to everything. And that's one thing we don't like about Megan. We always felt like she popped too fast and that all her peak is happening at once. And a lot of the times you're not often able to have the longevity. Look at her. Who you talking about? I'm talking about her, the singer bitch. Like, you have to give it out in dosages and not say yes to everything, but say yes to the important things. And Megan, she graduated. Real shot girl shit. Which big ups to Megan, and she has multiple lawsuits pending, multiple court cases pending. I shall say. I'm sorry. She's still going back with her record label. That shit ain't done over yet. She's not out of her contract yet. She still can't release music the way she want to yet. And Megan is still in that shitty ass case with the midget, that midget bitch, and who said they said dance. He said dance bitch while shooting at her feet, and the whole thing about her friend Kelsey being involved, and they argued before the shooting happened, and Megan got back in the car and rode down the street with them with a bullet wound or bullet fracture or bullet graze in her foot. It's a lot of what, bitch, what, and I don't want Megan to be involved with this. If we are going to have the longevity I speak about, Megan doesn't need this to stay in her career. We all know there have been people like Chris Brown and Rihanna, for instance, who have went through traumatic experiences in the prime of their career, the beginning area of their career, right at that moment where they were going to take off and be huge successful stars. It changed the discourse of their careers. And I'm not saying for the negative, but it really painted the image of who they both were. This is much like that with that midget bitch and Meg, who borrowed $10,000. Meg borrowed $10,000. Like shit. Congratulations for the Netflix deal, girl, and everything else you got going on. Like we said, real shot girl shit. We don't want her to still be in litigation with people that don't matter and people who we should just cancel for their disrespect and almost like black women don't even exist and their trauma doesn't even exist. We're not standing for that. So we're moving on. And to that friend Kelsey, your day gonna come, bitch. Why are they stealing from my girl Keisha Cole? Like, Keisha already had her mama taken, her daddy was gone, and then her dog was gone, and then her man left her. The child, she was nursing at that point. She was fucking with like a 26-year-old or her 40-year-old ass. And that's probably why she was late to the verses. Keisha is mad at Money Long, who a lot of people were like, who the fuck is Money Long? Keisha is mad at Money Long for giving away her songs, and we're going to get into some things. Money Long is also known as Priscilla Renee. A lot of people may have heard the name because it rings bells, bitch. And the girl writes. She doesn't just in her free time and one or two may get out there. No shade, SZA. The girl really writes, and she writes hits. To name a few, Priscilla Renee since 2008 has been writing for Mariah Carey. She wrote No No, her last hit. Ariana Grande, Imagine. Tamar Braxton, Heart in My Hands. Fantasia, When I Met You. K. Michelle, We Gonna Light Some Mud. Very Special. Priscilla Renee wrote that. Chris Brown, Don't Wake Me Up. Mary J. Blige, Don't Mind, which is the Crispy Chicken song, if you don't know. And that's why I don't mind saying I love you, crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, sprinkled with ranch dressing, wrapped up in fresh red flour tortilla, wrapped chicken. Hey, wrapped up in Priscilla Renee wrote that. Who is now known as Money Long. What I don't understand is, like I said, the disrespect to Money Long and why people don't do their Googles, bitch. She wrote Rihanna Watch and Learn, Rihanna California King Bed, and she went on live to be, say her opinion and express how she feel about songwriters nowadays and how they're not really making that much money like people think. You have to make 10 million streams to see an $8,000 check, baby. So what's the point in getting mad, Miss Keisha? She said, you said you was going to retire anyway. Like, if we go back to Keisha's tweets, like she be tweeting, she be probably drunk, but she be tweeting. And she said that she was going to retire. So Money said, how was we supposed to know? Money got to go. Her name is Money Long for a reason now. Her money is getting longer and longer. She got to go. She can't keep holding songs for somebody who said they was going to retire. So Money has some songs out now, and that which I love. If you want to check some out, it's Time Machine, Ain't Easy, Hours and Hours. Money has some great music. Money can really sing. Money can definitely right. Way better than she can, like most of these girls out here can. So I couldn't even understand why Keisha would be mad because the girl can really write. But Keisha, you're gonna have to get over it, babe. Take care of yourself. It's the holidays, and we don't want to see you outside selling coleslaw. We don't. And like we used to say, we love Keisha with the gap, like Tyra said. But we're moving on and we're growing up, and we said now we don't like Frankie with the crack because the crack killed Frankie. So now maybe we're gonna take it back a bit and just go for Keisha with the gap, and hopefully she come back. And in honor of Keisha, like I said, I used to think that I wasn't fly enough, but I don't waste my time trying to figure out why you playing games. What's this all about? And I can't believe you hurted me. I met your girl. What's the difference? What you see in her, and I'm seeing me. And I guess it was all just make believe. Whoa, love, I never knew what I was missing, but I knew once we started kissing, I found